Hello, my name is Marifran Korb, and I'm here to talk about the effects of mental illness on society. May is Mental Health Awareness Month in the US, and in many communities there are walks that are there to involve people in raising awareness. Like my parents, many people suffer a neurological disorder that we call mental illness. You want to know how many? Millions, millions. People with mental illness are among the bravest people I know just because of what they're dealing with just to get through the day. It's more than the most of us can imagine. But in recent decades, there has been help for people with mild to moderate symptoms. There's been a lot more supplements and new medications as of 1988. But before that, nothing was available, nothing that would really make a difference. So with that help, people with mild to moderate symptoms can deal with things a lot easier. They have a more balanced life. And having children can be manageable for those who suffer mild to moderate symptoms. Hooray for that. Hooray, hooray. And that's not the only part of the story. That rosy picture does not include those with severe mental illness. So first, let me start with some overall numbers. According to both Mental Health America and the National Alliance of Mental Illness, these are the numbers. Whoop. There we go. As of this year, nearly 20% of adults are experiencing a mental illness. That's equivalent to over 50 million Americans, adults in America. So that's one statistic. And that's a lot of people, 50 million. That's 1 in 5 people you know. But those who suffer severe mental illnesses that really cripple their lives, that's 5% of that 50 million. That amounts to 2.5 million adults in the US. To give you an example of the difficulty those with severe neurological disorders experience is that they don't respond well. Their bodies, to no fault of their own, their bodies don't respond well to medication or the medications that we know of, the ones that are in existence right now. So they have great challenges just functioning throughout the day. Many can't be employed. It's a loss to society of the gift these people have that is blocked by their illness. And it costs the individuals who are unable to contribute their best. Also, the neurological disorder does not allow the severely ill to parent in a healthy way. And they can parent in very harmful ways. I know you care about your relatives, your coworkers, and your friends. Remember, 1 in 5 of them is suffering. It's said that we each influence 250 people on average. So we have greater power than we know, or at least that we're aware of for the most part. And since each of us has a role in creating a better world, look to see what you can do for the 1 in 5. One thing we can do is demand of all our politicians on both parties that we want them to allocate money to support mental health programs. You know, you could think, well, they're on their own, it's their problem. But you know what? It becomes our problem. Mental illness affects us all because it affects those around us. May we agree that it is in our best interest to have fewer people suffering from neurological disorders. Let's do this. Thank you for listening.